Alright guys, we are back with another video here. We're back with the Tacoma. Today, got a special mod, the TRD Pro Grill. Let's check it out. Close up on the grill here. So yeah guys, it fits perfectly. It's snug in there and you'll see it in the install, but guys, it looks really good. I got the one without the light bar and without the Raptor lights. I don't really like the look of the lights, and also I just think it looks better cleaner without it. As you guys know, Lexland has supported the channel with the seat covers, the smoke tail light covers, as well as a few other mods. So huge shout out to Lexland, and again, you guys can use my code J4X4 and you're gonna get like 25% off this grill or any product, and you're gonna support the channel. So I'm not trying to act like I have like a TRD Pro or anything. I just think it actually just looks better with the letters and everything. So yeah guys, totally recommend it. Quality's great. Feels just like the OEM one in terms of quality. But yeah, let's roll the install. And if you don't want to watch that, then just skip to my 5,000 mile review of the truck here. So again, shouts out to Lexland, J4x4, use that code. And thanks again for watching, guys. Get yourself a TRD Pro Grill. Alright guys, it's mod time, and today we are swapping out this SR5 grill. We turn this thing into a TRD Pro. Alright, so we got our letters here, and they are silver, and I kind of wanted to go with the all black look, so we are gonna plasti dip them. Alright, I had to cover up because it smells really strong, but let's check them out. First set's looking good, drying off. Second set, looking good. Alright, just letting these dry. Now we're good. Alright guys, just like that, our letters are black, so let's get them hooked into this bracket, and then let's go start the install. So to connect it, it's just a bunch of screws. The second T in the Toyota has a longer one, so just note that. But guys, look, blacked out. It looks sick, so. But these should be all the tools we need. Let's get it started. So when you swap the grill on these or do the fog lights or anything, you're gonna have to take the whole front end of the truck off. So let's do it. I've watched some other videos how to do it. Shouldn't be too hard. All right, so we're gonna start with these, and then we got this liner loosened up on both sides. We're still gonna take that one out, and then yeah, let's move on to up here. You're gonna want to take the air intake thing, take it off, pop the clips out. Make sure you don't lose the clips and make sure they don't fall into the intake. So you'll want to take that cover off. It's like right here. It just makes it easier. So then I think we do these 3 10 millimeters, and then we're gonna unplug these wires. All right guys, everything's pretty much loosened up. You're basically just undoing all the bolts here. All the bolts that connect the front ends down here. There's like 3 or 4. Here, here, and here. And then on that side. And then, yeah, you should be able to pull the whole front end off. Let's try it. It is, guys. The whole fucking front of the taco. So essentially for the grill shutter, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10 millimeters. And then you got some screws, and lastly, a bunch of like these clips. Alright guys, the grill shutter is off, and then we got our like 11 screws or something like that. Alright guys, so you should have 6 of these, 11 of these screws, and let's pop the grill out, the old one, and pop the new one in. Well shit, I gotta do all these clips first. Alright, here's how you get these clips. Take your flathead, press in the middle of that. Alright, getting those clips out is a complete bitch. But we got the old grill out. Let's get the new one in. Alright, we got the grill in. Alright guys, it's fucking dark out. I just put the front end, snapped it back on. We'll have to get a reveal in the morning. Alright guys, so we finally hit 5,000 miles on the Tacoma here. I took it in for the service last week, and it's all good. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the oil change intervals. Kind of felt like a oil change at 5,000 would have been good, but you know, it's what Toyota says, so most people just say to follow that. But yeah guys, 5,000 miles in, and long story short, I absolutely love this truck. And to preface this, I did have a 3rd gen Tacoma as a 2023 TRD off-road, and I drove that for like a year and a half. And I'll put a few clips of it here. I had some 32-inch tires. I had some KMC wheels, and I had a Overland Vehicle Systems topper, the metal one, which is pretty nice. But I traded it for this, and I gotta say, guys, so worth it. Such a better truck. Handling, it's just, you know, it's a truck, it's a Tacoma, but it just drives so much better. You know, you can actually accelerate. You can actually merge onto the highway, and it really just feels like a better, more premium vehicle overall versus the 3rd gen. The only thing I like about the 3rd gen more, I'd say, is just the proven reliability of that V6 engine. But, you know, this might be just as good. We just don't know yet. And I think the improvements and everything about the truck are just kind of worth that risk of the longevity in my eyes. No, I put the 34-inch Toyos on the stock suspension, and honestly, I don't even think I need to change it. I am upgrading the suspension, but I don't even think I need to. I've taken this thing off-road, you know, easy rock crawling, you know, just washboard trails, and it honestly functions pretty well. Does just about everything I want it to do, although it feels pretty rough on, you know, higher speeds on rougher roads. But other than that, tire, wheel setup has been nothing but good, guys. Definitely recommend the Toyos. Still recommend the Methods. Just a great setup. And MPG has been good. I'm still getting 17.4. With considering the tires and kind of the way I've been driving the truck, is pretty good actually. So all good there. 4th gen Tacoma, I totally recommend getting one if you're in the market for a mid-sized truck. But there are a few things that, I mean, I haven't really been impressed with, and one of those is the paint. I mean, I know this is gonna happen really no matter what kind of paint, but it's just the scratches are really bad. As you can see, I got quite a bit. And this is, I mean, it's from, you know, it's my own fault, but it seems like the paint is really kind of subject to showing those marks. So I'd say that's one negative about. And then the second negative, we all know the back seat just kind of sucks. It's just really small. I mean, I always like pack stuff back here, and it just becomes like a mess. Um, so I'd say that part kind of sucks. Other than those things, there's really nothing I dislike about this truck. I mean, I got the most basic trim, I got the small screen, I got the fake buttons, and I absolutely love it, guys. I don't like all that high tech shit. I think it's just kind of defeats the purpose of having a vehicle like this. Um, so yeah, after 5K miles, I love the Taco, and yeah, just excited to keep building it. I've asked, have you had any issues? Have you had any problems? No problems. I mean, when I tossed these tires on the stock setup, I really wasn't sure how it was gonna work. But guys, it really does function. It looks just as good as I wanted to, and it functions pretty damn well. Like all the camping trips, all the off-roading, not a single issue. So totally love the truck. And guys, I am super, super excited for what's coming soon. I just placed a couple orders online today, and we got some really good stuff coming for the truck. You guys have any recommendations for shops that can install suspension and stuff in the Phoenix area, and you guys want to hook me up or something? Let me know. But yeah, guys, 5,000 miles in, build's coming along, and it's only getting better, guys. Off topper soon, and some sliders. So yeah, guys, super excited, and stay tuned for the next video.